guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have an Easter card for you guys. Easter is next Sunday, which is crazy to me. It feels like it's just flying by this year, so I'm really excited about this one. Filming is definitely getting easier. It's still challenging, so bear with me while we learn how to do this together. Alright, so I wanted to get some product stuff out so when I do my actual voiceover I won't be like rushing to get it out. So I used the Pretty Pink Posh oval, which is this one, so I cut it out from the background and then use the oval in there, and same with the background of the sky. The bunny is from Lawn Fawn and it's Yay Kites with this one. The sentiment on the inside is the Hero Arts Celebrate Every Day and Happy Easter. The balloons are clearly Besotted, Best Easter, which was last year's release. And then I used the clouds from Lawn Fawn, Simply Puffy Clouds. So those are the main things I used. I did use a Copic multi-liner to do the squigglies for the balloons, and is 0.03 or 0.3. I used a Wink of Stella and I used some Pretty Pink Posh here. And again, this is a process video, so if you want to figure out how I did this, stay tuned. So I am here taking my Misty and my main stamps for the kind of card, and you can see I kind of have some pre-done, which means the bunny was pre-done. Like I said in my previous video, I do like to color, so I kind of color things on my own time, but here I am stamping and I have a little bit of trouble, but we fix it, we get it. And I take My Favorite Things ink and I go ahead and stamp it and drop it. You know, it happens. So I stamp it and then I stamp it one more time to get a good impression. Onto the coloring. This one was kind of a fail, but I do recover from it. So I do have these colors on the side, and I'm going to go ahead and put some music on and let you guys watch me color. Right, so I just did it through my Big Shot with the coordinating dies, and I just used Post-it note tape. I was debating if I wanted to go ahead and just put them away. I was like, maybe not. I'll leave them attached to the paper, and then I'll put them away. And here we're taking the Lawn Fawn. This is the new paper pack. I think it's something with plaids, and I forget the name of it, but it'll be linked below. And I cut it to 4¼ by 5½, and then my actual card base ends up being 4 by 5½. So that's kind of the dimensions we're working with. I'm taking the pretty pink Posh oval dies, and I'm kind of playing with it because I'm not 100% sure how I want this to be, because I wanted it to be a window kind of card, but I just didn't know how I wanted the window to look, if I wanted to be everything in the foreground or background or both. So I went with both, but here I went ahead and cut it, and then I am taking just some tape runner, and well, I guess tape runner is in a container. What is this, score tape? Yeah, score tape. And I did adhere this to the back of my card base, but I also cut this out in a blue from the new watercolor, and you'll see all of a sudden it just appears. So I did do another one to do the inside of the base of the card for like where the circle's cut out or the oval. You will see all of a sudden the blue just pop up like right here. So again, I'm just taking some glue. This I believe was Tombow, and there is the magic appearance of the blue. And then I do actually put the background in there, so it's kind of like an inlay of its own of itself. And then I get some glue on it because I'm impatient. And I'm looking for my eraser, but I do find it. And it's still semi-wet, like a little bit, so it takes me a second to get that off. But it does come right off with no issues. And now we took pop-up dots or little squares and did it on the frame. And I almost put this in upside down, and then I refilmed it because I didn't put it in. I was just like going to put it in. I realized it was completely off with the pattern. So crisis averted, because I would have freaked out. I would have had to redo everything. So I think that's super cute. It pops out, allows me to tuck, do some things in the foreground, background, you know, kind of just play with it here. And man, I probably spent 30 minutes between semi-filming some of it and then off camera and then on camera. But I kind of wanted you guys to see the process that I go through. Obviously, I don't do it for all of it since the video is almost over, but I do have quite a bit that I play with. So I'm taking some Lawn Fawn Simply Clouds, I think is what it is. No, Simple Clouds, because it was missing something. I couldn't figure out what it was, and I was like, you know what? I feel like he's going through the sky anyway, and I thought the balloons would kind of be enough, but I think the clouds really add something to this. I mean, I think that's what like kind of made it. So again, I'm positioning, kind of deciding where I want things to go, and I have to say the sheep is like my favorite. I just can't get enough of it. Like I want a card of just like sheeps. So here I'm taking my white gel pen and just adding a little bit of detail. It doesn't show up too much. It kind of does on the carrot, but I like it because it's kind of like a surprise. Like it's not like a typical thing that I would do for my cards. So I really do like it. So again, I'm taking some phone tape, and I think I realized I put it on the wrong side. So yeah, and then I move it. But I think this guy's so cute too. And then again, just positioning things, trying to figure out exactly how I want it. Again, I'm just a mess when I'm trying to figure out how I want it. I just could not figure it out. And finally, it does click. And I'm like, okay, make a decision. Just do it. So here I'm, again, position it. And then I'm like actually gluing him down. So I do make a decision, and I glue him down with that Tombow adhesive. And so he has pop-up dots, so he is on the same level as the frame, where the carrot's going to be in the background, which is on the blue. And again, putting some pop-ups on those little guys. And we are going to actually stick some Tombow in there because I forgot to put it down. So here I'm positioning my little bunny And I thought I was recording for that. I'm sorry, I wasn't. I just took a multi-liner and, you know, did some squigglies. And then we are going to add the little black dots for their eyes. And I do color it in, even on the bigger ones, because I think it makes a pretty big difference. And then I'm taking the Wink of Stella and covering the clouds, even under that little guy in there. So I was fully committed to that. And now I'm taking my stamp that says handmade by me. I got this off Etsy. I will link her shop below. I really like it. So I'm taking some pretty pink Posh sequins and putting some down, and then I'm like, I need more. And then I go ahead and do some more of the matte medium. I guess it's just Tombow adhesive, I think is the actual name. But I grab the pink, which is pink. I can't read that. And then Sunshine Glow, and I think it's just iridescent circles for that last one. But it was at the beginning. So again, just laying a few more down, loving it. And I was like, it needs a few more in certain areas. But I didn't want it to like pop, because I think the iridescent really does help with that. So I'm taking the Happy Easter, but I accidentally set it down a little bit before. So we're done. This is it. We made it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I did. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye-bye.